this is Master Ice 9886 coming at you for another episode of Farming Simulator. Today we are going to be in Goldcrest Valley for a mod review that I'm going to be having on my channel. It's actually going to be the trailer that I have hooked up to my truck here. Before we get started, I want to point out that I am going to be having a giveaway on my channel still going. It is for a $25 gift card to whoever the winner wants it to be within reason, as long as I'm able to either get it online or in store near me. I don't have a problem getting it and mailing it out to you. So all you have to do to enter is 1, like this video, 2, subscribe and hit that bell icon so when I do release the winner you will be notified when it comes out, and 3, all you have to do is comment anything down below. Be sure to fill up that comment board. The more you comment, the more entries you will get. And let's get on with this video. Today is a trailer mod review that I have. I found it and I've been using it for a while, so I felt like it would be a perfect video to use. It is a dual axle regular pickup truck trailer, and it actually is working with the in-game trailer or the in-game truck right here, and it runs beautifully. The only thing I'm not a fan of is it has an Ohio trailer tag on it, but it's still usable. All the signals on it do work properly except for the reverse light, but that's normal. The trailer comes equipped with the fastening straps as well as a ability to drop down your ramp, so we're going to be putting it through a series of testing out here. I actually have all of my stuff over here, as you can see. So we're going to start out with the pickup truck. We're going to haul a pickup truck with it and test it out there. So we'll load it up. And the trailer itself is slightly wider than the truck. As you can see, it looks to be possibly about 6 inches of clearance on both sides. And the neat thing that I actually enjoy about this trailer is that, as you can see, the physics of it works relatively realistically with how it pushes down the hitch for the truck and how it bends with the weight of the vehicle and the payload with it. So we're going to center it off. There, we'll hop out. The toe straps, however, do not work properly when it comes to vehicles, but it does help lock it in for the effect. And we will load up the ramp there, and we will begin there. And it pulls relatively easily without any problem. I'm going to bring it out to the main road. We're actually going to do a test to see what our max speed is with a payload. The estimated payload, I'm guessing, would be approximately 2,000 pounds, because that's usually the weight of an average pickup truck there. So we're going to just test it out and see it's holding up relatively decently. You can see the weight of it shifting with the speed. And it appears the max speed will be the same as the truck, which is 76 miles per hour. So that's good, but it has the effort of trying to load it up. The turning radius is rather the same. It's, obviously it's still a truck and you can't go too far before it glitches out on you a little bit, but usually the average length of a trailer. So we're going to make our way back up to the store. It's a wonderful trailer if you need to do short distance deliveries, if you need to do any kind of If you're doing a landscaping company, it works great for that. If you need to transport any kind of supplies, it works wonderfully with it. And as I said, all the blinkers and lights work properly on it. And the average trailer length is a little bit bigger than an average car, but still relatively decent, easy to maneuver. So we're gonna unload these. What we're going to do is we're going to set up our next test, and it's actually going to be a payload max out to see how much weight the trailer can hold. So what we're going to do is I have 8 pallets of liquid fertilizer that we're going to be loading up onto the trailer, and I will see you when we finish it up. Alright, so we have our truck and trailer loaded up here with our full supplies. We have 8 total full pallets of liquid fertilizer there. That's a large quantity of weight. There is no specific amount of the weight that it's actually marked as, but as you're putting them down on there, it was doing a big number of damage. As I said, it does have working straps where it hooks up, and it'll go up and over all of our supplies there. So we're going to raise up our back gate and ramp, and we're going to give it a test there. As I said, the trailer holds up. We do have a slight problem every time we lay off our gas with it. It does a huge amount of shifting there, and you can feel the amount of weight that's on that trailer. It's really struggling. I have full power right here for the gas, and it's just struggling to get up there slowly. So we're going to see if it's able to get the full speed. There, bringing it around, and it looks like we might be able to get to this full speed. The only problem is it's shifting so much that we're actually losing grip on our front wheels to turn, so that's something you gotta keep in mind of as you get upwards of about 50 plus miles per hour. But overall, it does handle a lot of weight through it, and it looks like we are getting up there. Yeah, it looks like we'll meet our in-game top speed there. So I'll make a left here. And it handles the corner relatively decently with all that weight. Hop back out on the road. But yeah, there is a heavy amount of weight pulling by it, but the trailer seems to be holding off relatively decently. I might use it for my in-game as well to help us move supply back and forth from the farm to from the store to the farm. We have ourselves a little incline here. We'll see how well it's holding up with that. But yeah, it's really taken a strong beating trying to get through all this. But all without a problem, so And just as before, you're able to make all these same kind of turns. The only problem is with this weight, as I said, every time you lay off your gas, you have the shift of the trailer with the weight from physics, but it holds up relatively decently. Or for our final test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up with a tractor. I'm going to see how well our tractors will work moving all that, so I will see you when I have that hooked up. Alright, so for our first test for it, we're going to be using, it's an average tractor that somebody would have on their farm. It is the Case Puma 185. It's 185 horsepower. And we're going to test it out that way. But it appears to be hauling it with relatively ease, and we actually don't have the same problem we did with the truck as we do with this one. Seems to work just fine for the trailer, which will actually help make this a relatively decent trailer to use. If you do have to go over a curb, as you can see right here, it handles the curbs with relative ease, not causing any damage to the trailer. And I do have one more trailer, or tractor, I want to test out. I have it over here. As you could probably notice, I was hiding it relatively decently. But if you're one of those impatient players that want to sit there and hop around from tractor to tractor and get the big equipment relatively quickly, that's what I have right here for you. It is actually one of the biggest trailer. It's the Challenger MT900E to use as a tractor. A relatively large and unnecessary tractor to be having. It's probably not even street legal to have, but just so we fit every means necessary, we're going to test it out. And as you can probably tell from there, it just took it with ease. Just makes all these corners ever so gently, and it just does it perfectly. So that is going to be the trailer for this week's mod review for Farming Simulator. If you liked the video, be sure to hit a like button, do subscribe so you can sign up for the giveaway, and that will enter you in for the $25 gift card. Until next time, I will see you on our next episode.